Hello YouTube, this is an alcohol review of Pendleton Whiskey Limited Edition. We got your 2021 edition. According to the label, it is 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof, blended Canadian, cut with the finest glacial-fed springs water from Oregon's highest peak, Mount Hood. Now, very few of you out there know this, but Mount Hood was one of my stomping grounds when I was a lot shorter than I am now. So I got a personal connection to the originality of this particular whiskey. As I said, it is limited edition, Bob Woodruff Foundation. So X amount of proceeds from the sales will go towards the foundation. The foundation will then give and help and assist former military and do what they can to help them out in these trying times. Cork is ground up and then re-smushed together with a wooden top and the logo burnt on top. Little radio guy. I bring this up because some time ago there was a blight on cork, or cork trees, and it drove the cost of cork through the roof. And this was one of the techniques to try to get more cork out there, by taking the shavings and bits and pieces, chopping them up, and then compressing them and gluing them together. You will find some corks for some bottles to be plastic or rubber, mainly plastic, and has to get around cork altogether because cork had a blight, demand, supply, you know the answer. It's been poured. This is take 2. And it is a beautiful caramel with honey yellow in it. Give it a spin and a sniff. Well, sniff. Forgetting my steps. It has a definite alcohol chemical with honey vanilla. A delicious honey vanilla smell to it. Bits of caramel and some smoky spice. All in all, a good nose. Now, we are careful of the nose because 70% or more of your nose dictates what you taste. Now, give this a swirl. Give this a nice look. We have lots of legs, lots of tearing. This is an indication that there is a limited amount of residual sugar in solution. The swirl brings that out by having it up the side of the glass, and as it runs down, the faster it runs down, the more legs, the more tears that come up, or those crags that come down through, indicate less sugar. Less sugar means it's more like a watery solution than a syrupy solution, and indicates less sweetness. Indicates, does not guarantee, indicates. Now, it's a nice nose. It has sharp edges. Lots of sharp edges. Not to the point of biting, but definitely to the point of letting your tongue know that there's a bit of alcohol in this. There's a bit of heat that comes with it. Now, the heat just simply brushes over those edges. Either you can say enhancing the edges or enhancing the heat. One of the two is being enhanced, and it's not a pleasant thing. But at 80 proof, what do you expect? You get caramel, vanilla, fruit flavors that are underlying, and a heavy, heavy alcohol overtone floating around in there. I would think it would be good with an ice cube. Now, be careful if you're going to do that, because an ice cube will temper down the nose as well as the palate itself. You put in the ice cube to help shave off all these sharp edges, but in shaving off those edges, you can take some of the finer layers that make up the flavor palette and blend them together. So always be careful when you're going to add any kind of chill to this. You can put in, like I said, stones. And yes, there are actual granite little cubes you stick in the freezer, put them in your glass, and the reason is that when they warm up to base temperature of the solution, also by dropping it because they're cold, you don't get any extra water into it. Thus, you don't water down your whiskey. But the ice cube, in my opinion, gets it colder faster, more efficient. Both shave off the edges. So I think you're better off with the ice cube rather than spending the extra money on the stones. Either way, it does need to have those edges filed down. Maybe not at all. As my taste buds are acclimating to it, those sharper edges are fading out. And maybe I think the water from the ice cube may be too much and may muddy it, may ruin the whole thing after all. This would be something you would have to decide once you give this a try. It is a definite late at night sipping kind of whiskey. It's not too harsh. It's not too kind either. It's right down the middle. Flavors multi-layered, but there is an odd wateriness to it. It's that glacier from Mount Hood. That's what's doing it. Knocking it down a peg or two. Actually, Mount Hood's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But like I said, it was a long, long time ago. But enough of that. All in all, yeah, this is a late at night sipping type of bourbon. I like something nice and heavy on the palate for cold weather, light on the palate for summertime. You know, obviously something in between for the fall and the spring. And this is definitely a summer type of whiskey. Hey, friend, how are you? What you thinking, kid? Hey, Rocky. Uh-oh. Yeah, started to hustle. Neighbor's dog. Beautiful, beautiful. I believe part pit. Pretty, but still. This is a definite summer sipper. Probably good for any kind of cocktail. Great for that, actually, the more I think about it. But like I said, it would be a good summer. At this point in time, you can see the leaves behind me are down. It is quite chilly out. I don't think it has the backbone for winter, especially strong winter. If there was snow coming down behind me, this I don't think has the legs or the backbone to put up with that kind of thing. But a nice, cool summer night, yeah, might not be so bad. You know, sipping on this, watching the fishing lines and the bobbers out there, you know. Small radio, playing some cool jazz while doing the old fishing on a nice quiet lake with the stars. Yeah, I can see that. We're just hanging around with some buddies around some campfires in the middle of summer. One of those would do well too. But like I said, snow, no. Give it a try. See what you think. I could be way off on this. Give it a try. This is Pendleton whiskey. We've got your 6. Limited edition 2021. I am hoping when they say limited edition, they mean the entire thing and not limited edition label. That has been done in the past by other companies. I don't know about this one. I will not proclaim it. But I don't know. But yeah, see what you guys think. Any comments down below about this product? Won't we accept it as always? Or better yet, go out, buy it, and try it, and do a review on YouTube, and let the rest of us on the YouTube Spirits community know your thoughts about Pendleton whiskey. We've got your 6 limited edition. Until next time, keep on drinking.